Hello YouTubers, this is just a fast video, an answer video to a contest. It's Robert's On My Turntables Push to 200 subscriber contest. When I viewed this contest, the last time I viewed the video about the contest, he had already pushed past 200 and was now, I think he now had 209 subscribers, so congratulations a lot. And the idea for this video was also quite simple. Show animate albums in the album name or band name. So I'm going to show you three Swedish bands with animals in their names. I'm from Sweden and I like to show Swedish music here because can be interesting for people in other countries who may not know that much about Swedish music, apart from ABBA and probably maybe Ace of Base or stuff like that. So, two of the bands that I'm going to show you are very famous here in Sweden. One of them only existed for a very short while. One of them has existed now for 60 years. 60 years, truth. And another one is not as known, but I think worth showing anyway. And I've showed a video about them already many years ago. So let's start with a band that's called Jailbira Singers, and this is their album Tjuvballader och barnatro, Thief Ballads and Children's Faith, showing a good idea about what kind of songs you can find here. On this record we have the big hit was the Finnish folk song Där björkarna susa, and also they have some original material co-written by the Swedish-Dutch legend Cornelis Vreeswijk, and some old Swedish folk songs by Don Andersson, but also a Swedish version of Streets of Laredo, and they also sing Only If You Praise the Lord and Give Me That Old Time Religion, and some Swedish religious songs as well. And this band was 3 members, and the leader was the singer Tony Granqvist. What was so special about this band? Well, they were all jailbirds. They were in prison for different crimes, but they started playing music together, and the Metronome record label owner Anders Burman heard about them and went to listen to a concert they made, and managed to get permission for this group to leave prison to come to his recording studio and record first an EP, and then after that the full album that we see here. And it was a big hit right at once. Especially the song Där björkarna susa became a really smash hit. And the problem was that the leader and the singer, the really talented singer Tony Granqvist, just when they were going to get their big breakthrough, got seriously ill, and it was some sort of cancer form. And by the day their big hit hit at least at the same around the same time as their big hit Där björkarna susa went up to the top of the pops in Sweden, he passed away. So there was never any follow-up. One of the other members returned, or both members returned to crime. One of them passed away some years ago, but one of them is still alive, even though he has left his criminal life, and now, well, most of the time he's known as the surviving jailbird singer, and today this album is total cult here in Sweden. It's one of those albums that we say, this, you must have this in your record collection. And it is a great album. It has aged very well. It was recorded back in 1964. Oh, I spoke a long time about that, but sorry, I tried to be a bit more brief. Okay, the second album is with a Swedish dance band, or they started as a pop band. They were formed in Gothenburg back in 1960 as the Flamingo Quintet. Flamingo there, we got the animal. And then they Swedified their name and called Flamingo Quintetten. And they had a big breakthrough in the mid-60s. And I'm going to show you here their second album from 1968. And the funny thing is that they would become even more popular in the 70s. And the orchestra still remains today with two original members. The bass player, Dennis Janebrink, and the vocalist, Hasse Karlsson. Still exists to this date. And as I said, they celebrate their 60th anniversary this year. Flamingo Quintetten from 1968. Right, the third album is by a band that probably isn't that famous, at least not in southern Sweden. It's a group from my old hometown in northern Sweden, Luleå. They're called 67 Purple Fishes. And this is an album that they made back in 2012, 13? 12 or 11, 12 somewhere. And they play rock music that you can find a lot of. It sounds very American, and you can find a lot of influences in Allman Brothers, among other bands from that time. It sounds as rock and roll sounded in the early 70s, and some really great original compositions here. This is their only album so far, and since I don't live up north, I can't really follow their career, but I hope that they are still playing together. Although, today with the Corona stuff, most of the bands have been kept on hold as it is, so you never know. But I've made a video about this record before, and I've talked about them before, but 67 Purple Fishes. There we go, the animal. Right. Okay, won't keep you occupied much longer now. So congratulations to over 200 subscribers. I'm sure you'll have lots of more subscribers in the future. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.